Hi, my name is Mackenzie. I'm 18 years old, I go to Georgia Connections Academy, and I'm a graduating senior this year. I like knitting and crocheting, making clothes, writing letters to my friends, participating in as many school projects as possible, and watching reality television shows on Mondays and Wednesdays. Oh, and I'm an artist. Yeah, I'm an artist. Even the small mention of the word can bring out looks of complete admirance or glares full of utter disgust. Art is part of our everyday lives through being both a viewer and a creationist. While we use art in an infinite amount of ways, I felt something missing in my definition. I didn't really know what made me an artist. An artist is someone that practices art as a profession or a hobby, but that never quite seemed like enough. As I was assigned this project, I began to rack my brain, looking for what art has meant to me over the past 4 years, and more specifically, what even makes me an artist in the first place. I hit a roadblock. I didn't have a specifically unique style, in my opinion. My anatomy and fundamentals could certainly use a lot of work, and there was no specific unifying theme to anything I had done in my high school career. So I set myself a challenge. Look back on my old artwork and attempt to create several new pieces in 2 weeks' time to show what this art journey has really been all about. What I found was that my art inspiration and style started back before I even recognized what it really was. That little girl there? Yeah, that's me, age 5. I always recognized I was different. I often played independently while others were in groups, read books several reading levels ahead of my grade, and talked fearlessly to any and all people that I ever came across. I constantly was drawing or scribbling down new ideas or notes for songs I wanted to write, drawings I wanted to do, and things I wanted to accomplish. In kindergarten, I decided I wanted to be an ice cream truck driver because I wanted to make people smile. From then on, I flitted from job idea to job idea like any kid until one day in the 2nd grade when my parents gave me a book on drawing fashion designs. As soon as I dove into its pages, I knew that was what I wanted to do with my life. It felt like it was meant for me, combining everything I loved, dressing up, drawing, and making people happy. Throughout middle school and high school, I had several forward surges on my creative journey, from learning to sew, discovering YouTube video tutorials, to joining GACA and taking art classes with those actually interested in the process instead of just the product. In 2015, I was able to attend SCAD summer seminars and take a college-level fashion illustration course. Learning about the proper way to draw fashion figures and clothing textures was extremely intriguing, and my art improved exponentially over the week. For the piece itself, it is inspired by some of the top fears in the world today. On the left represents fear of heights, the middle is fear of monsters, and the right is fear of spiders. It felt triumphant to have accomplished such a feat of going from concept to gallery illustration in 5 days. To this day, it is one of my favorite pieces, as it shows my progress and brings back so much joy of a remarkable time in my life. In 2016, I was accepted to NC State University's Summer Textile Exploration Program, where I was able to weave this fabric and create this throw pillow. The design is inspired by the influx versus loneliness of both the city and the forest. These two vicious but beautiful areas are within arm's reach of many of us. Creating the design in Photoshop and seeing the jacquard fabric be woven on the large weaving machine in the lab was the highlight of last summer. I was blessed enough to be offered the opportunity to be one of the first students to create artwork with GACA's 3D printer. I used Tinkercad to create the models and was able to print a ring, bracelet, necklace, and earrings. Getting to peer into the future of 3D art while still executing my own style and supporting my school was an absolute blast. After this journey of the old, a light came on in my head for an explanation of my art. It is out of the woods. Out of the woods is a statement meaning, have you made it to safety? Are you in the clear? Have you made it out? My art is a space for me to take risks, but stay safe, because no matter what, it's always for me. Thus, the journey of creation begins with one single stroke. This is a digital drawing inspired by one of my favorite plays, Wicked. To me, even though the two main characters grow apart, they are always held together, whether by choice or change of heart. They have changed for the better because of their connection. This fox-inspired art is a quilling and paper cut piece. Each piece was hand-rolled or hand-cut out by me and placed on the watercolor painted background. The inspiration is the way a fox is seen as so regal in the animal world, but still instinctually hides and is skittish around anyone. It protects itself so it can grow stronger and more graceful as each day passes, and take judgment from no one. This art is my riff on a classic anatomy subject. The simplification of such intricate things interests me so much. Even though I did not use realistic shading and warped many of the shapes, it is still perfectly obvious as to what the subject is. The self-portrait is the epitome of an artist's expertise. For me, I was able to use what I had gleaned over the last pieces and transform it into the vision I saw of myself. I implemented new techniques, tried backgrounds and shading. I'm so proud of this finale piece. Throughout this journey, I have found what makes me an artist is nothing more than myself. As long as I lay claim to the label, I am an artist. I am an artist because I create while so many others tear down. I'm an artist because I use art as an escape, a way to abandon the perfection of life. That is why I focus so heavily on the creation of things in more intricate formats, but still simplifying. I take everything I have ever experienced and turn it on its head, thus giving me a new perspective. That's why my art is out of the woods. It's my safety, my lighthouse, my in the clear sign. No matter what is surrounding me externally or internally, I can use art to communicate. What I cannot say with my mouth, I use with my eyes and my hands. In this journey, I found that while I create pieces, I am the art. My ideas are the ones being communicated. My hands are the ones making the pieces. My eyes are scanning over every color. The best artists are the ones that become their art. So yes, I am a poet, an instrumentalist, a leader, a giver, a knitter, a friend. But most of all, I am an artist. So, what's next?